Did you know of the 38 million users that Wikipedia has, only 2% users actually contribute content? Strange as this may seem, there is a perfectly logical explanation. Now, this is a challenge that a lot of bloggers have. You create really good content, but you don't get people to sort of comment on your content, right? You create a 1500, 2000 word blog article, and then you end up with users not commenting on it, while you thought that the content was really valuable for the users. For the longest time, as a blogger myself, I thought this is because the content was not good enough. The quality of the content was not up to what the users expected. Then I stumbled upon this research from Nelson Norman Group, which is called the 99-1 principle. Of the 100 users that interact with your site, 90 of them don't engage in any form. If at all they engage passively. Now, what do I mean when I say they engage passively? They simply like the content, if it's Facebook, right? While sharing or commenting on a piece of content requires more effort. The other 9% users engage passively, and only 1% of the users actually engage with the content on a regular basis. So there are 4 ways you can look at solving this problem. The first is to engage with your community. While we spend a lot of time on creating content and distributing it, we don't really spend a lot of time engaging with the community. Identify who the influencers in your industry are and try and engage with them. Go and comment on some of the pieces of content that they've created. Also, sort of express your opinion on some of the content pieces that they've created so that they're encouraged to do the same with you. The second is something called as read-where effect. Now, this particular word has been coined by Nelson Norman Group after they found what Amazon was doing. So if you buy a book from Amazon, what happens is 6 days later you get an email which asks you to review it. Now, if you found the book valuable, it resonated with you emotionally, you would obviously go back and put in your review on the website. Now, this has also been done by a lot of airlines. In fact, even Airbnb to a large extent does this, where engaging sort of becomes a byproduct of the product itself. The third aspect that you can look at doing is try and see how you're creating content. Now, a lot of bloggers, what they do is they follow an inverse pyramid when it comes to creating content. So inverse pyramid is really where you present the most important information first, which is who, why, when, where, what, how. So this is a format that is being used by a lot of journalists, and this particular format also works when you're creating press releases. But if you're creating a creative piece of content or you're creating a thought leadership piece of content, inverse pyramid at times doesn't work. What you need to do then is to sort of flip the pyramid. Think of how do you want to structure your content. Don't give out all the important pieces of information at the first. What this does is this creative form of writing keeps the users engaged till the very end, right? Where you don't reveal all the nuts and bolts in the first couple of paragraphs. Rather, you break the story into different parts and keep the users hooked till the end, so that they're encouraged to read the entire content and leave a comment. The last and final step is really how easy are you making it for users to leave a comment on your website. In a lot of websites, before you comment, you have to fill up a form where you have to put in your name, email ID, sometimes even your mobile number. Now, why would someone spend so much time to sort of fill in those details to sort of leave a comment? So think of what is the process that you have in place if somebody wants to engage with you. If it's a social platform, it's relatively easier, right? Because users are logged in. But if it's your own platform, think of what is the process that you have put in place before the user sort of engages with your content. Now, those are the 4 steps that you can sort of take to sort of make sure that the users sort of engage with your content. Those are some of the recommendations and insights that I had with reference to this topic. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.